welcome back to another episode of Pillow Talk. I'm so excited for tonight's guest. She provides services around campus, we'll talk about what kind later, is a natural redhead, and can write horrible things about you, so don't get on her bad side. Please welcome to the show my friend, Hannah Reese. Yay!
Yay!
First of all, Hannah, thank you so much for coming on the show.
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, I'm glad you are. Most people aren't, to be for real. So like we mentioned before, you can write horrible things about people.
Okay.
Tell them why you can write horrible things. Like, who do you work for?
I work for the Tiger newspaper.
Okay.
And that is the oldest newspaper in the Southeast, actually.
In the Southeast?
Yeah. So it's the Clemson's on-campus newspaper, and I'm the head copy editor, so that means I read every single article that goes into the Tiger, and that's a lot of reading. And I also am a on-the-spot writer, so whenever they need me to go out and write a story about something that's occurring, I do that for them.
Oh, wow. So, like, for example, if I were to find a typo in here, and I would report it back to you,
I would learn from my mistakes.
we'll get back to this later. I haven't read it, so I don't know if there's a typo or not.
There shouldn't be.
How long have you been working for them?
I've actually been working for them for a year now. So
Oh, wow.
I was that person that did not know what they were doing their freshman year.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I came to the Tiger and I love them. They're my family.
So after a year, they gave you a position like that?
Yeah.
Wow, they're very trusting.
Yes.
Not downing your...
It's like the news,
Sales.
like the news is always changing. That means like positions are always changing. So we get higher up very quickly because the news is always busy. So.
Well, good for you. And what initially got you interested? Because like you said, as a freshman, you didn't know what you wanted to do. So what was that aha moment that you went, I'm going to go and be a part of a newspaper?
Well, it wasn't an aha moment at all, actually. So what happened was...
What had happened was...
I was laying on my bed at home.
As most people do.
And all of a sudden I get this Facebook message from a guy named Colby Lanham. Have you ever heard of him?
We know what that means. Like, who's Colby Lanham?
He's actually one of my friends. He's a fellow comm major. He's a year older. And he said, hey, Hannah, would
That's
you
your name, yeah.
would you be interested in working for the Tiger newspaper? And I was like, okay, what's the catch? Because I knew nothing about the Tiger before that. And he was like, all you have to do is you are a copy editor. And I was like, an editor? I don't know what this means. And he says, oh, basically you just read all the articles and check for mistakes in AP style, so Associated Press style. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then a semester of me just being a regular copy editor, they promoted me this semester to be head copy editor. So
Now, what do you think influenced him to contact you? Like,
I know what influenced him. He was a copy editor. He was a copy editor.
Yeah.
And he got a position as an intern for the athletic department. And he needed to find somebody to take his spot. That was me.
Oh my God! What's his name? Colby.
Colby. But he's a great person because he could have asked anybody, and it wasn't like.
But he chose me to take his place.
He chose me.
I got his sloppy seconds, and I couldn't be happier.
But I mean, he's a great person. Don't hate on him. He's a lovely person.
Colby, I'm sure you're pleasant. We'll talk later. So what are some of your favorite topics to write about then, being an on-the-spot writer?
So I have been able to write about fraternity violations. Those are not fun. I was able to write about Miss America when she came to Clemson's campus.
She came to Clemson's campus?
Yes, her platform is awareness of domestic violence, and Alpha Chi Omega, their philanthropy is domestic violence awareness. So you can book Miss America. So they booked her to come in October, which is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and she gave a speech, I think it was like on a Tuesday night or something.
Going up on a Tuesday. That's the reason why I wasn't there. I was up at the club.
And so that was really cool because I got to cover that and I got to meet her, and she's very, very sweet. I like her.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, okay, so Miss America, is that the scholarship program?
Yes.
Okay.
She got $50,000 from winning it. Yeah.
But if you think about it, like that doesn't even cover like a quarter of that maybe covers like her hairspray. You know, I mean, like that doesn't cover the dresses, the hair, the makeup, the
Usually
talent.
they get sponsors, but their dresses usually range from like $2,000 to $5,000. So I see where you're coming from. It did take out a chunk of her scholarship.
And what school does she go to?
Some school in New York. I don't
Like
know.
NYU, Columbia, Barnard.
It starts with an H, I think. It's.
Hose University.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is she number one in her class?
I don't know. She seems like a nice person.
Yes, Miss America, whatever your name is. I'm sure you're a great person.
Oh God, I forgot her name.
And she forgot. Did you even interview her?
Kira Kastanov. Oh my gosh, I'm such a. Okay.
You're just making up names now.
It's KK. I remember that. Those are initials.
Like
KK.
the Kardashians.
Yep.
Maybe that's who you met. You met the Kardashians.
But
KK.
blonde.
But blonde. Oh,
Oh,
Kim's blonde now.
Is she? Kanye made her go blonde.
Yes, her father made her go blonde.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't call her the husband. I call her the father.
Jesus.
He is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
He needs to stick to music, and that's it. Anyway, Kanye, why does everything always lead to him?
I don't know.
You know, he gave a quote one time, and he said, "The most disappointing thing about my life is that I won't be able to see myself perform." He literally said that.
He
Anyway.
literally has a song saying, "I'm a god." That's what I realized. After Stronger, he just went downhill for me.
Really? Yeah. Stronger, welcome back. Jesus, anyway. Kanye, enough, stop. Okay, so what are your least favorite things to write about Kanye West? And
Okay, so if I ever had to do it, and it's really hard because I've seen people struggle with it, is doing movie reviews, to be honest. It's really hard because when you're in the movies, you're not thinking about, why can't I be reviewing this? You're like into the movie. And it's just hard to like trash somebody's work to me.
because you see how hard they work, and you see
Yeah.
how much effort they put into the film.
So if I was gonna do a movie review, it would be on a movie I loved, and let's just be a typical
Pinocchio.
white girl, Frozen. My mama loves it too. So
Shout out to Mom. What's her name?
Laurie,
Hi, Laurie. How you doing?
and I actually forced her to go see Frozen with me, and she was like, "No, I want to see Medea's Christmas." And I was like, "No, I don't want to go see Medea's Christmas. I want to go see Frozen." And she was like, "No, I want to go see
I like
Medea."
you. I want to party with you. Now,
But she liked it.
did you end up seeing the Medea movie though?
No, I went and saw Frozen a second time.
Oh, you have to see Medea. Medea's Christmas. It's absolutely hysterical.
I've seen Medea Goes to Jail. It's like I went past the
was
church. Amen.
Yeah, that was my biopic actually. They stole it from me. What is your method for writing a story?
Basically, there's really not a method. It's just trying to get motivated.
Yeah.
It's really hard because when you don't want to push yourself to the deadline because then you're just hating the article that you're writing.
You're waiting for it to be over.
Yes, and it's like, oh my gosh, this person is needing me to do this. They've been texting me, they've been emailing me, like they need this article. So what I usually do is that I turn it in a night or two before it's due, so I won't have to have that stress and have that worry. I just like get it done. And usually, do you ever have like when you're cleaning, like you get really motivated?
I have people for cleaning. I don't clean myself. I have my own show. Why would I clean?
And
Just kidding. Yes, I clean.
So like when you get really motivated at cleaning, it's like that. It's like
Yeah.
you get really motivated at writing, and so you write it till you stop.
Oh, and how long does it take you to write?
Hour and a half.
That's it?
I mean,
Write a full article?
like you have your facts.
Yeah.
So usually it's pretty simple because you're taking the facts that you have and you put it together. Now that's not taking into the fact that you have to get it edited. Editing? Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus. Like, you're not saying mean Jesus.
Oh, I've seen some things.
Yeah. Now, I don't read the Tiger because I have people read it for me and then tell me about it. Is it a biased newspaper?
Is it a biased newspaper?
Yes.
We make sure that it's not biased.
Do you wish it were biased?
No, actually.
No?
Because
So there's no one topic that you would say, I wish this was biased towards it.
See, there's this thing called letters to the editor.
Okay.
Do you know what those are?
No idea.
So when someone sees something in the Tiger that they're not particularly fond of, they have the right to write a letter to the editor. And it's basically them criticizing whatever they saw they didn't like. Basically, they're bitching about it. So unless we get very rare letters to the editor, it's like, I love this piece.
I'll write you a letter that says that.
If you do, that'll be great.
If you write an article about me, I will write a letter to the editor.
Well, see,
and do that.
We're required to put letters to the editor in the paper. So once someone sends us a letter to the editor, we have to put it in the paper. And a lot of times, granted, like, they have valid points. It's the ones that are always negative that we get tired of hearing. So letters to the editors are good and bad, but, you know, once they're sent in, we have to put them in. Exactly. So a biased newspaper would cause a lot more letters to the editor, and I just don't want to deal with that.
Is there a specific topic that sometimes that came across your desk, your proverbial desk? Do you have a desk at Tiger?
We have desk, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So, like, is there a story that comes across that you just, like, want to go off on? Like, you want to take it and just, like, rip it apart, or you really want to, like, dive into it? There's certain topics that get you really, really motivated? Give it a second.
Let's think. I'm not going to say the whole diversity thing. That got beaten to death.
Yeah.
That was just too much. Probably, I would have to say, when they talk about women's rights and, like, double standards in women versus men, we have that in our opinion section in Outlook. That's the name of the opinion section. And we have a good writer. Her name is Reese. And she writes a lot about, she's very much a feminist, but she's a calm-headed feminist. So she writes about it, and she has valid points. Yeah. And I like it when I read her articles to see those things.
And what's her name?
Reese.
Shout out to Reese. How you doing, Reese? She seems cool. I like feminists. I'm a feminist myself. Okay, now, I was reading the newspaper.
Yes.
Well, actually, my people were reading it to me. And I was going over a couple things.
Yes.
And I just have a couple questions for you because, this is what the Tiger looks like for all you illiterate out there. That's what it looks like. So you see right here, this was cracking me up. So right here they have an ad for Mock Turtle Soup, which is the comedy sketch improv show on campus. And then right underneath it are the student obituaries. So it's like, once we're going to go laugh, and then we're going to go cry our eyes out at the same time. That's a roller coaster of emotions.
It's not my job to do layout. So, I mean, it's very important to get fellow, like, groups on campus to get their name out. We try to promote as many groups as we possibly can.
Good for you.
Also, we need to honor and have, like, in loving memory of the students that passed away on the front page. So it was unfortunate, the sequence of the two, but they're both really important to be on the front page.
Very important. Oh, I love how you guys have the top yaks.
Oh my gosh. No, there's one. Oh my gosh.
This is Tuesdays. Do you want Thursdays? Sorry, we're just taking them up. I have all the Tiger newspapers ever written.
Do you now? Oh, we do. Oh my gosh.
Hold on, is it from Thursdays?
It might be. I don't know if there's...
Sorry, excuse us.
No, is it Top
We're just
Yak?
going to read the newspaper. You all just, entertain yourself.
No, I think it's Top Yak Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, I think it would just go on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't
No,
have
there
to
was
Thursday.
one where I died.
Well, I hope you didn't die.
Oh my gosh.
I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name, even though I did the entire group project.
That's it!
Shout out to you, whoever wrote that. That's the thing I don't like about Yik Yak. It's anonymous.
Yes. Oh my gosh. There was one. I died laughing. There's this candle, and I said to my roommate, that candle smells a lot like Fireball. It smells really good. He said, thanks, that's a cinnamon candle. That's what a cinnamon candle smells like. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You didn't know.
Alcoholic problems.
Hashtag, are you 21?
I didn't write it. I saw it. I don't have Yik Yak. And no, I'm not 21. Okay. I don't drink.
Oh, and also another thing that I found funny was, why is there a College of Charleston ad in a Clemson newspaper?
College of Charleston is getting desperate.
Apparently.
Yeah, like...
Leave our tigers alone. We're already
Wait.
going extinct.
I know, but the thing is, like, we need money to, like, fund this newspaper. So if College of
Listen.
Charleston wants to keep advertising and not working...
This show ain't gonna pay for itself. My manager don't work for free.
Oh, my gosh.
We can't be doing this.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so those are just my two woos that I had
Do you
about
want this?
it. Absolutely. So can you, as the copy editor, can you give us a sneak peek of some of the things that you're going to be writing about next week?
Yes. Okay. So on Tuesday, I am lucky enough to be writing about Kevin Hart. Yes.
Yes! No, she wasn't ready. Yes. Oh my God, that's going to be so good.
Yes. I have third row tickets that I stood in line for 3 hours, 2 hours, I don't remember. It was just long. I got third row tickets. Yes. Oh, shout out to Carly, my little. We're about to have Kevin Hart
Now,
third
you
row
guys gonna do
tickets.
are you going to do like a whole event, like go out to dinner, do that, and go out to dinner, then go
Yeah.
to the show, then where are you going to dinner?
We don't know.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Don't tell anybody.
Knowing her, it'll probably be Chipotle.
Oh.
Basic white girl. She's basic. Like she has a basic white girl award.
Oh, really? She likes Starbucks, wears leggings all the time.
Yes.
Now, do you have your outfit picked out?
Skinny jeans,
Heels.
black blouse.
Red bottoms.
That are not this. It's not this one. Yeah. So yeah. But and then on Thursday I have we have a section. This opinion section is Outlook, and we have this series. It's called The Big 10 on Mental Health. So we have staff writers write about problems that they've dealt with mental health over the years and throughout college. And it ranges from body image to abusive family members. And then mine is anxiety and panic attacks. And so that's mine. And I'm excited to write about it. And it's just basically to tell people who are reading the Tiger, like, you're not alone with your mental health. Like, there are ways to get past it. And
There are other crazy people out there.
Yeah, we give them
on.
advice. We give them advice on mental
there are
health.
other crazy people out there.
Yeah,
Call me.
so.
We'll talk. Also, I got a message from the soundboard people. Your hair is hitting against the mic.
Oh, goodness gracious.
If I say that luscious red hair, that's the good Lindsay hair before she, did
Oh my
color.
gosh. Blonde.
Seriously.
She went blonde.
She went blonde. Why did she do that?
I don't know.
You have natural red hair.
And then she got
Why would you go
Botox under her
blonde?
cheeks. And
Botox, the nose job. Have you seen her sister?
Is it
Alan?
worse? Is it worse?
She's 16 and has like a Michael Jackson face. Like, I'm not even kidding.
No.
Anyway, enough about them. What is the coolest story, in your opinion, that you've ever written?
The coolest story.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. There was one. We had an alumni write to us. And he works, I can't remember what TV station it is, but I think he worked for ABC.
Wow.
And he's like big time up there in the media. And he was just giving his piece of advice to college students who want to go in the media field or journalism field. And he was like giving them advice on what they should do in college, like what he did and where he is now. And it's really cool. I've never heard of him, but has a high up position in, I think it's ABC. I might be wrong, but
So he works behind the scenes. He's not in front of the camera.
yeah, no, he's behind the scenes.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was pretty
You know, like we have
legit.
people like Nancy O'Dell.
Yeah.
You know who's on? Everyone knows Nancy.
Yep.
Shout out to Nancy. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
So now that we've talked about your professional side, let's get dirty.
Okay.
You provide services on campus, right?
Yes.
I mean, listen, what you do on your knees is your business, but
Oh my gosh! That did not just come out of your mouth. Oh, sweet Jesus.
but what I'm talking about is your service fraternity. You're part of one, right?
Yes.
What is the name of it?
It is Alpha
that-
Phi Omega, and we're the Gamma Lambda chapter.
Wow.
Yep.
You speak Greek.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do y'all do around campus?
So we do the Clemson versus USC Blood Bowl, which is the week-long blood drive competition between Clemson's campus and USC's campus. And I was actually the co-chair for that for this year.
Yep. She came over to me. I was walking through Hendricks, just innocently, just trying to, print off a piece of paper. She goes, John Albert, get over here. You have to donate blood. I said, they don't want my blood, okay? You don't know what I got.
They test it. They test it.
I love how they give the disclaimer. And they're like, this is not a testing, like, whatever. Like, you don't use this service to get tested for something.
No, it's like they have to test it before they inject it in somebody. So they have to test it for all these different. That's why they take different, like, vials out of you to go get tested. So that's fun. Then we also do Girl Scout University, which is actually this weekend.
Oh.
Yes.
You'll be at Kevin Hart, though, so screw that.
No, I'm actually going to Girl Scout. It's from like 7 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. and Kevin Hart starts at 9 p.m. So I'm sleeping on Sunday.
Oh my, from 7 a.m., that's when your day starts. You go from 7 to 5, and then you're going to rush back home, shower, get changed, go to Chipotle, go from Chipotle to Little John, watch the show, don't fall asleep, then get back, turn up, go to bed.
That's what me and Carly are doing. She has to work the Girl Scout University too and go with me.
So now what do you do for the Girl Scout University?
Well,
do you just like sell cookies or something?
Nope. Oh gosh, I wish. No.
You tell people how to sell cookies.
No, I am actually an instructor for the detective badge. Do I look like a detective? Yes.
Did you get your degree online?
Yes, I did. No, but basically we have to go by the guidelines for them to receive their badges. So there's like different steps they have to hit in order to receive their badge. So we have to create a lesson plan for them to complete the steps, and then by the end of the day they get their badge.
Now, do you get discounts on cookies?
No.
You don't get free cookies or discounts on any of them?
No.
What kind of country do we live in?
I want those Do-si-dos though. Those peanut butter cookies. Ooh.
Oh my God, are the coconut ones? What are those things called?
Samoas.
The Samoas or the Thin Mints?
Thin Mints. We have tag-alongs, which are the chocolate peanut butter ones.
Yes. We need to write a letter.
Yes. The cat.
I said we definitely need to write a letter and get this. This is ridiculous. So do you have any hazing processes in order to get into your service gang?
No, we don't. Because
don't worry, you don't have to lie.
No. There's actually an official policy within Alpha Phi Omega that it says if any hazing is committed, you will be disbanded and your charter will be revoked. It is not even you will be investigated. Like if
You're
they're
just gone.
Yeah. So we don't allow drinking between the brothers and pledges. We don't allow relationships between the brothers and pledges. And we're not allowed to talk about certain things with brothers and pledges. So we can avoid any alcohol-related hazing, sexual-related hazing, mental hazing, and physical hazing.
Wow. So in order to get into are there like initiatives or steps that you have to do in order to get in though?
Mm-hmm. So you have to go to the 0% vote, which is like you basically introduce yourself to the Brotherhood, and then your official pledge once you get initiated into the pledging process. And then you have to take pledge tests. You have to go to the 50% of the service projects. You have to do the 50% vote, which is you stand in front of the Brotherhood and recite certain information, and they vote on you, and 50% of the Brotherhood has to vote yes on you in order for you to keep going. Then you have the formal interview, which you sit down in the Alpha Phi Omega Lounge in the Union, and you have to recite certain information in front of the Brotherhood. And then you have to go to the 80% vote, and then it's the same thing as the 50, but different information, and 80% of the Brotherhood has to vote on you in order for you to get in. And after that, they're in.
Oh.
So every single person that's in APO has been through this process, and we have to remember there's around 100 brothers. Names and hometowns and majors of them. They have to know like every single one before they get initiated. They have 5 pledge tests worth of 10 pages of documents that they have to memorize. Yeah.
Y'all ain't playing over there.
We have to like educate them, which is, I hated the pledging process when I went through it, but I love it as I look back on it because it taught me a lot.
And then do y'all do that whole initiation thing where you say things that you can't tell anybody else?
No.
Really?
It's just like, it's like a little education lesson. It's just like, this is the symbol of Alpha Phi Omega. This is the motto of Alpha Phi Omega as a brother. Like, we're lighting this candle to represent this of Alpha Phi Omega. We're lighting this candle, like, so.
So nothing's really a secret.
No, there's really not a secret.
Or maybe the secret is, there are secrets, but you just can't tell me what the secret is.
No, there really isn't secrets.
Good one. I like your style. Secrets and lies. Now, what is the most rewarding thing about being a part of a service fraternity?
I would have to say, when we are all together and we realize that we've done something for the greater good, and then we can go out afterwards and like talk about it. Like one day we went to Habitat for Humanity, the one that was on Bowman Field, and we put up the roof for the house that was being built.
Wow.
And all of us went to Moe's afterwards just to talk about it, and it was just really, really nice because we finished part of the house, like a very important part of the house, the roof, and we were just like, you know what, I feel really good, you guys. Like, we feel really good, and it's just, I don't know, it's nice to like be done with a service project, look at what you did, and then hang out with the people that you love.
Then finally get some food.
Finally get some food.
Because that would be me.
And wash your hands.
Oh, true.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much sawdust. I can't.
I thought you say so much salt. I'm like, that's what people say about me. Too salty around here. Now, what is the best charity so far that you've dealt with that that you enjoy spending your time with?
We worked with several, and I don't know, honestly. I guess we would have to say the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, because Alpha Phi Omega was based off of scouting.
Scouts Honor.
Scouts Honor. This is our hand sign.
Really?
Yeah. It's like our motto is in leadership, friendship, and service, and we're all connected. And it's the Scout. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I would.
But we don't like take pictures with it. We're just like, this is how we like. We say
when you
the
see each other
motto.
on campus, you go, "Hey guys, how are you? Hi, ciao,
Yeah,
hola."
But it was founded off of the principles of the Boy Scouts of America, and we basically work with them and we let them get their merit badges, and that's at Merit Badge University, which is in the fall. So we deal with the Boy Scouts in the fall and we teach them, and there's around like 200 or 250 Boy Scouts on campus that we take care of, and we teach them. And then Girl Scout University is in the spring, and we teach them their patches, and currently we have 150 to 200 Girl Scouts to be on campus this Saturday, so we have to be in charge of them. But it's really fun, and they're a lot of fun to be around.
Fun. Okay. Okay, so now, these organizations, they're human ran, so what would you say is the worst one that you've dealt with? I mean, they're human ran, it just happened, it's, people can be mean. Mm-hmm. So who would you say is the worst one to deal with? We like sloppy stuff here, so like the nice stuff, yeah, that's cute, but we want to hear about like the dirty deeds and the obnoxious people like us.
I don't think they're the worst.
Yeah.
But let's go back to my first year at Merit Badge University. I had to be an assistant for the basket weaving class. This is not a joke. Like, basket weaving, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then I'm put in the situation, and this kid is trying to teach me. And I'm like, your basket is not looking that great either. Like, he's like, you need to do it like this. You're doing it wrong. Of course I'm doing it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, the instructor knows what he's doing. Like, we had an instructor, and my job was to basically pass out the supplies and attempt to help them.
Yeah.
And I was being criticized for it. And I was like, okay, child, hold up. I'm 18, you're 11, let's get this straight. I was like, but me and him were friends after we had a little conversation. I was just like, it's not nice for you to say those things to me. But
after you went to go cry in the bathroom,
yes.
You came back, you composed yourself, and you went to have a conversation.
Namaste. Okay.
Yeah, namaste.
Yeah, no, but like, it's not the worst. It's just like, certain children, you're just kind of like, okay, okay. And you just have to put a smile on your face. You're just going to be like, we need to talk real quick. It's not nice when you talk to adults like that. No, no, no.
And you're probably his height, too, because you're very short.
I'm small, but I wear heels.
Look at you.
I have wedges.
How tall? You're 5?
2.
Aw.
I'm petite. I'm not short.
Yeah.
I'm cute and petite.
You're fun size. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, they say I'm fun size.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm fun size. So speaking of servicing people, do you have a boyfriend?
No, I do not.
Hannah, you can't let all this goodness go to waste.
I'm quite fine and content.
What
I'm
is-
not going to be here next semester. I'm going to be in Disney. I don't need to have a boyfriend. I have 99 problems and he ain't one. That is it.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
An official relationship.
Yeah.
It ended in the summer and it started in January, so it was around like 6 months.
Oh, that's a good, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good length.
Yeah, and then we like talked a little bit afterwards, but
Yeah.
yeah, nah.
How did you end up meeting him?
Well, let's go back to junior year of high school.
Oh.
This is not a joke. Okay. This guy, this is the one I was supposed to go to Kevin Hart with. This guy, he and I were in Future Business Leaders of America together, FBLA.
I was a part of Future Business Leaders of America in high school. I'm not kidding. Wow, look at this, Hannah. Okay, so continue. Sorry, that's my interview.
So, when he was the president of our chapter at North Augusta High School, I was a state officer of South Carolina Future Business Leaders of America. So we had to work together a lot, and we did a community service project together. And I ended up being his date to his senior prom, my junior prom. He asked me, and I was like, okay, let's go. And I wasn't expecting it, and it was nice. And then it just was on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off for almost 3
Like very
years.
Taylor Swift.
Yes, for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And we finally decided to date last January, and it didn't work. And now we're here.
Now I have a quick sidetrack for a second. You went to North Augusta High School?
Yep.
Did you ever dance? Like, were you ever part of a dance team?
No.
I'm about to say, that's a pretty easy question.
I was like, what's the question? I danced at prom. I'm sorry.
Are you a hellion? You said dance on the floor. Well, no, because it's funny, and I know this is not my interview, I don't want to get criticized for this, but I used to dance competitively, and we used to always compete against North Augusta, and you guys were like off the chain, so I just wanted to make sure you weren't a part of it, because if you were, it was North Augusta School of Dance. They would always win everything over us, and we were good too. Anyway, I'm bitter, but we're going to move on.
Yeah, I was not a dancer. I played soccer for 10 years. So I was one of those people.
You were one of those. Yeah, I was not one of those people.
Yeah.
What is your policy on sex? Like, do you wait for love, marriage, or neither?
I respect people who wait for marriage. I don't judge them. That's their decision.
Exactly.
In my personal opinion, it's with whoever I love.
Okay.
I don't necessarily have to wait for marriage.
Yeah.
I could if I wanted to, but if something happens to where the opportunity came and I knew it was the right time because I love this person, then I would have sex with them before marriage.
Okay, and so you're not like into the whole hookup thing.
No.
Good for you.
No.
That's trashy.
No, oh my gosh.
Well, not really, but-
My anxiety would go off the chain. You don't
You gotta
understand.
get your medicine out.
Yes, I would be so scared. Be like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be pregnant with this kid's child?
With this kid's child.
I mean, I could not do it. I would have so much anxiety. It would not be funny. No, I don't believe in hooking up.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
No, I have. Okay, that's another thing with anxiety. You can't do that with anxiety because you're like, oh my God, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Like, that's the only thing that's going in your mind. So, no, I avoid that as much as possible.
What things do you look for in a man? We're a very shallow show, so we like only physical. No, none of this emotional crap.
I'm not a girl for guys with blonde hair.
Okay, no blonde hair, so brown hair,
Like, I like...
red hair.
No. I'm
No
not...
gingers?
I'm not attracted to my own kind. No. It's just not pleasing to see two gingers together. Because people always make that joke, oh, you're going to go save the race? And I'm like, no. And I'm just like, you're going to go...
I was not expecting.
Are you going to go save the race? You guys are going extinct. And I just can't. Like, I would get those jokes, and, oh, no, thank you.
So brown hair, it seems like.
Yeah, brown to black hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about black.
Yeah.
So brown to black hair, and athletic build, skinny build, fat build, what?
Or
big boned, excuse me.
I mean, athletic is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
What was your ex like? Was he athletic or not?
Yeah, he was. He had a six-pack. That was nice. But, I like a guy, okay, this is a qualification, who looks good in narrow jeans.
What are narrow jeans?
They're like almost skinny jeans, but not too revealing. They're like the jeans that are kind of loose at the bottom, but they like fit all the way down.
Got you.
And I don't know, that's just super attractive to me. I don't know. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Talk to me.
They kind of have to be a little bit hipster-esque.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I don't know.
You're like the peace, love, hippie.
Yeah, basically. Like,
Yeah.
I just can't handle the
Bob
typical.
Marley 420.
Well, not someone with dreads, but like,
Oh.
I can't handle someone who's typical Southern.
Mm-hmm.
It would get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm not really typical Southern. Like,
No.
I look almost gothic right now. But I went through that phase in middle school, though. But someone who's not normal and quirky, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
I like that. So Hannah, on the show, we like to play games with our guests. And since you're the head copy editor for the Tiger, I'm going to read articles to you. And you have to tell me whether or not it's a real article or something that we made up. So the name of this game is Headline or Headlie. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. First article. You tell me whether it's a headline or headlie.
Where are they from? Like popular newspapers?
Well, you don't say the name of the newspaper, just...
Okay.
Okay. How to Pimp the Right Way. Is that real? Is that a headline or a headline?
That could be one in a magazine, but I want to say headline.
That is a real article.
Oh my gosh.
It really is. I didn't read it because I wrote it.
Did you really?
I don't know how to write. Please. What to do about that weird mole on your knuckle?
Headline?
That you're right. Okay, here we go. This is a tough one. I eat pussy to survive.
Headline.
That is real.
I've heard that one.
Oh. Okay, this one.
I didn't read it. I don't need to read it.
This one's very simple and not that bad. USA wins 1-1.
Headline?
Line or lie?
With an N? Line?
So you think it's real?
Yeah.
It is real. Plumbers, they're a real crack up.
Headline?
Headline, prostituting, how to stop.
I read an article about prostitution last week. Headline?
Headline. I love
Lie?
tricking people. Headless body found in topless bar.
Headline?
That is real.
That would-
Okay, here we go. He took it in the butt.
Headline.
Yep, that's real.
I've heard that one too.
Really?
I don't know why I've heard it.
The last one you're gonna hear for sure. There are a few more. Porn star was hit hardcore in crash.
Oh my god. Headline.
Darn it. That's right. Okay. Miracle. This is funny. Miracle cure kills fifth patient.
Headline.
Yep, that's real. Americans shocked by President Obama's huge package.
Headline.
Headline. This one you're gonna get. Wiener exposed.
Headline.
You're right. Thank you so much for playing. We give our guests hemorrhoid ointment on the show, and by by hearing about all the services that you provide to people, you're gonna need it.
Oh my gosh.
So something that I heard interesting about you, not that I stalked you or anything, but based upon my research, is that you used to live in Hawaii.
Yes, I used to live with my grandpa in the summers. It's nice.
So what Hawaiian words do you know?
Okay, so we have Ohana, and Ohana means family.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
Yes. Mele Likumahe, Merry Christmas.
Now, what if you're Jewish?
Oh, I don't know
Then
Hanukkah.
you're screwed.
I remember this like Mele Kalikimaka is the Hawaiian way to say oh Merry Christmas. Let's see. Mahalo is thank you.
Yeah.
And aloha, of course, is hello and goodbye.
Aloha.
And then the Hawaiian fish is a huma huma nuku nuku apawa'a.
That's Lilo and Stitch again.
Oh, that's High School Musical too.
Really?
They had a song. It was like huma huma nuku nuku apawa'a amaki kiki malihini hu. High School Musical too.
I love that franchise. I saw the third movie in theaters.
Did you now?
Yeah, my freshman year of high school. We went. I was so excited. We went to the mall. Oh, wait, this is not my interview. Anyway.
Were you excited?
I'm so excited to
Was it good?
Is the Pope Catholic?
Yes.
Absolutely, it was good. So in our next game, it's going to deal with you being single, and in my eyes, you're part Hawaiian, maybe the Irish part of Hawaiian, or of Hawaii.
I'm so pale. It's not even a joke.
So the name of this game is Aloha or Alo-Na. So I'm going to say the name of a male celebrity, and you have to say whether you're interested. If you're interested, you say Aloha or Alo-Na if you're not interested. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, first eligible bachelor.
Let's see.
He just recently broke up with his fiance, Bradley Cooper.
Is this the one from The Hangover?
Yes.
I love nah.
Really?
I just can't. I couldn't date someone who's been in The Hangover. I don't know why.
Hold on, you realize that's fake, right? That's not real.
I-
Not all movies are real.
I was scarred. I was scarred. I've seen that that showed me way too many junk of males. Ugh.
King Jong-un.
Hello, nah.
Alo-Na, okay. Liam Hemsworth.
Aloha.
I figured. Vladimir Putin.
Hello, nah. I had to think about who that was for a moment.
He's the dictator
Of Russia.
of Russia. What about Brad Pitt?
Hello, nah.
Really? Who's your male celebrity crush then?
Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Leo DiCaprio.
Really?
I like older men. I don't know why.
It's like Hugh Hefner.
No.
You said older.
That's almost too old.
We can make it work, don't worry. And then, who's your favorite, who's your female celebrity crush?
See, who do I want to be? Oh my gosh, what is her name?
Jennifer Aniston.
No. Cara.
Cara Delevingne or something?
No. She's the model with the really thick eyebrows. Cara
Yes.
Delevingne or something? Or, I don't know.
So you want really bushy eyebrows?
She's beautiful. I want to be her. I want to be her height. I want to have her eye color. She's beautiful. I don't know. She's just like a strange kind of, okay.
An odd kind of beauty?
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I like the odd kind of guy. That's kind of why I have a crush on Johnny Depp. I mean, he's
strange.
Jack Sparrow. For God's sake, I would date Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow doesn't take showers, though. That's not romantic, Hannah. Could you imagine? Oh my God, get out of my room. Anyway, thank you so much for playing. We don't have another prize for you because we spent all of our budget on alcohol. But anyway, so we oftentimes like to end the show in a semi-serious way.
Okay.
So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Maybe writing obituaries for people's pet rats or something? I mean, we did see, based on one of the articles I threw at somebody, that, wherever they are, that you guys are really big on obituaries.
Well, on a serious note,
Yeah.
Dream job would be a PR representative for Walt Disney World. I'm actually going to intern in the fall.
Congratulations.
Oh my goodness, I'm Disney obsessed. It's not even funny. Or I wanted to serve in the military because my father is a decorated Purple Heart vet. But
Well, thank you for service.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dad.
hey, Daddy. But being an only child, my mom didn't want me to go into the military and have the possibility of not having her only child, her baby, basically. Mm-hmm. So I respect that. So I would love to be a PR representative for a military base. We have one in Hepzibah, Georgia, and it's outside of Augusta, Georgia. I'm from North Augusta, right across the Savannah River. It's called Fort Gordon. And actually, when my father was having to get surgery and rehabilitation for his injury when he was kind of blown up by an IED in Iraq, he went to Eisenhower, which is on the base of Fort Gordon, and I fell in love with Fort Gordon. So it was nice to be there.
Well, good for you. So you want to continue service? Yeah,
but it's like I'm serving the military, but I'm not serving in the military, if that makes sense.
Well, that's great. I think that's a great way to end the interview. Yeah. Hannah, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And tell people where they can follow you at. Not like your apartment number or anything, but like on Twitter, Instagram, and whatever you want to reveal.
Well, I'm Hannah Reese on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram as Penny BBT. So PENNYBBT.
And if that did not just confuse you.
It is Penny Big Bang Theory, and I think I'm Hannah Reese 1 on Twitter. I don't really follow that much on Twitter. I'm more on Instagram, so yay.
Yeah, so make sure to follow her, and you can follow me at NotTheRealJO. And like we always say, if we don't get sued, then we'll see you back next week. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Hannah.
Yay!
Yay! Good night.
Whoop, whoop.